Look at my son. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This feels so weird. I haven't filmed anything or posted anything within the past 2.5-ish months. But I'm back, and I'm back with an accepted college portfolio video because I got accepted into college and I want to help you guys out and give you tips on what to put in your portfolio. Ready? Let's go. So the colleges I applied to are VCU, William & Mary, UMass Amherst, and Miami of Ohio. I also applied to NYU and McGill, but McGill ended up canceling my application and I never finished my application to NYU. So I really only applied to 4. I got into 3 of the 4, the only one I didn't get into was William & Mary. Hello, it's future Isa here, editing the video. I applied for the art education program for all of these except for William & Mary, where I applied for studio art. Just thought I should include that. The most helpful college videos I've seen, they gave their stats and like their extracurriculars and everything. So I'm going to tell you guys that too. I had a 3.987 out of 4 GPA and a 1330 SAT. I did not take the ACT and I only took the SAT twice. The first time I got a 1260 and my super score was 1330 and that's what I sent in. So for my extracurriculars, I didn't have that many. I'll pull them up actually. Okay, we've got the Common App pulled up. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I wrote. So my first one was Content Creator and Manager for isabelladrawsss, which is the name of all my social media accounts, as you know, because you're probably subscribed to this channel. I wrote that I create art and post it to my various social media platforms with a collective following of over 1 million followers. My second one is that I'm an Instagram ambassador for Instagram, and I put that I was a member of French Honor Society in 10th grade. I'm also a member of the National School Slavic Honor Society, which is basically Russian Honor Society, and I was only in that this year. I'm also one of the art directors for National English Honor Society at my school, and that's it. I only had 5 extracurricular activities. As for my AP courses, I've only taken AP French, AP Psych, and now I'm in AP Russian, but the only exams I took that I could report were AP French and AP Psych, and I got a 4 on AP Psych and a 5 on AP French. I did not take any AP drawing or anything. I only took Art 1 when I was a freshman. Okay, now let's get into the actual portfolio part of the video. All the schools I applied to had a maximum of 15 pieces and a minimum of 10 or 12, so I put in 15 pieces for all of them. I'm going to go through each one of my pieces now and all the mediums that I use for each of them and the meaning behind them. This is my first piece. It's called Uncertainty. This piece is mixed media. I used graphite, colored pencils, watercolors, oil pastels, pretty much anything you can think of to make this piece. It's about realizing that the future is near and that you're anxious about it, but also that you made mistakes in the past and you have to let go of those to grow and go into the future. I definitely put this piece at the front because it's one of my stronger pieces and I wanted to show the admissions people that I can make art with meaning and not just draw pretty pictures. This is my next piece. It's called Space to Grow. You guys actually named this one, I think. I asked for name suggestions over on my Instagram and you guys came up with that. For this one, the astronaut is done in charcoal, the flowers are done in paint pen, and the back is done with watercolor and watercolor spray inks. This piece is about realizing that you're not in your final form and you still have a lot of room to develop and grow as a person. That one right there is called Beneath the Surface. It doesn't really have a meaning, so for the description on the Slide Room website, I just wrote about my process and what materials I used. I used colored pencil, watercolor, and paint pen. Oh, here's a tip. Something that I think really helped my portfolio overall and the strength of it was that I wrote as much as I could within the box that you can write about in Slide Room about my process and the meaning behind each piece, which shows that you really put a lot of thought into it and that you can make meaningful art or that you are able to describe your process and write like an artist statement kind of. My next one is this one. It's called Hemispheres.Jpg. I was inspired to do this one because of a lecture in my AP Psych class about the left side of the brain versus the right side of the brain, and I wanted to make a piece that illustrates that. I just added the Microsoft Paint border around it because I thought it went well with the colors, and that was referenced from an artist called Karen Chiok. Her is @DaisyKaren. My next piece is called Fear. It didn't look like this when I submitted it for the portfolio because I took a picture before I colored it in. It looked like this. But this one and my next piece called Spread Your Wings are about my journey with mental illness. I'm not going to go into it any further than that because Yeah. I think that these are strong-ish because I used a different medium that I don't normally use. I just used a gel pen, or like a gel-based pen that was like kind of a ballpoint pen. You know what I mean? Like those clicker pens, the Pilot G2, whatever. Those pens. This bad boy right here is my next piece in my portfolio. It's called Release, and it's a mixed media piece about my coming out journey. The next thing that I include in my portfolio is actually a video of a TikTok that I was really proud of, which you might think is kind of weird, but I thought that it was cool because it shows that I can like tell a story with a video. It was the video of drawing my time warp scan. Here, I'll see if I can play the video for you guys. I think that one just shows that I can work in a variety of media and still tell a story through video, and yeah. Honestly, I just really like that TikTok. Ooh, I really like the next one. Hold on. My next one is these pair of pants that I painted. They've got frogs on them because I freaking love frogs. Also, this shows that I can work in a variety of media on different surfaces, and I think that's really cool. Frogs. Yeah. That one right there is my next piece. It's just a portrait photo study of a picture that I found online. Disclaimer, people usually don't recommend doing this. I don't know why I did it, but I guess I just wanted to show that I can do realism. But if you do this, give credit to the photographer and the model. I did that. This is my next piece. I don't have it with me currently because I gave it to my Russian teacher because it's a drawing of him. But I think that this one is good to include because it showed that I can work in plain graphite and show off my realism skills and working in great detail. This next piece is called Drifting. It doesn't have a meaning either, so I just wrote about my process in the description box. It's done with colored pencil and paint pen. Here's another full realism piece. I did this all in colored pencil, and remember to give credit to the photographer if it's not your photo. I just wrote about my process and the challenges that I had while drawing this. That one is second to last. It is my candy painting from Art 1 that I reworked to show that I've improved and stuff. And I just included that because it showed that I've improved and stuff. Yeah. Originally, it was done completely in watercolor, but then I went over it in gouache to add to the vibrancy of it. My last piece was this piece in my old sketchbook that is also somewhere that I cannot find. This is also just marker, and it shows that I can be creative. For that one, I also wrote about the challenges that I faced while drawing that, and the materials I used and the process and everything. But yeah, that's it. Those are all my pieces for my portfolios. And yeah, those are all my drawings for my college portfolio. Woo! Some of the biggest takeaways I would take away from this video are: write in the description box about your piece, about the meaning, about the process, about the challenges you faced, and whether or not it was self-directed, like whether you did it in art class or not. Take high quality photos of your image. Just make sure that the image of your drawing doesn't have any borders around it. It's just the drawing, and it's really high quality and reflects the colors of the piece in real life, so you can edit it a little bit for the brightness and the contrast and everything. But that's it. You can also include videos in Slideroom, so if you have any cool videos or like artsy TikToks or anything, I don't know, I did that and I got into 3 schools that I really liked, so yeah. I hope you all have a great day. I am sorry for not posting more often, but hopefully that will change. Subscribe!